Jamano Money Transfer Bureau de Change, your go-to option when it comes to money transfer. With Jamano, you can send money from anywhere in the world to your family and loved ones in the Gambia and be sure the funds will be delivered to them within the shortest time possible. For your convenience, funds sent through Jamano Money Transfer can be picked from all the banks and multiple other financial institutions, including Ajib Bank, Trust Bank, GT Bank, Mega Bank, Basic Bank, Reliance Financial Services, and Approved Services. Visit our head office at Bruceby opposite AfricMed next to Trust Bank Limited or email us at info@jamanomt.com. You can as well call us on 310-3050 or 310-3051 or yet still 733-0688. Our opening hours are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday to Saturday and 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday. Jamano Money Transfer, your most trusted money transfer service where customer satisfaction is paramount. When you think of a simple, fast, and reliable money transfer, think Jamano Money Transfer.
I get it. Albaka.
Mbaka important.
Yo, nga transfer la sto.
Ya transfer la sto.
Ha, code nyingi.
Okay. Nsila ID soto.
Sa soto. Sorry. I get it.
Bijan bro.
Albaka.
Mbaka.
Bara alla service o tariya. Mbare ki janna nun kunu bara tariya.
Janno mi Yona Forest de Bureau. Gambia tonkon na no mbari ya bere. Birim koyna fo kato.
Bari si kodo kino kato ni fo bolong blabe to.
56 branches mola sota Gambia jam.
Ha?
Gambia kono ani Gambia bantala bankol. Nko kodo kiya bere to. Kodo sifa fo falindiro fo nyaadi lafta même na kodi to poto nin kodi maraw. Jannom number 1 di nyonta. Andum fana nata anoda enterprise sotale. Wolam nyindi ko domorol fana kol fana be firale le dadi mani domorol ni fana beteat. Gambia dawda yalo ngam fa kendol sotale je.
Wo moyo diat.
Apelenta
ni baraka ni lafta nyelen kendol e bina.
Yalo bukani la ko la baraka ba.
Yalo ndel chosano lo.
Abaraka.
Islamic microfinance is becoming an increasingly popular mechanism for poverty alleviation, especially for developing countries around the world. This microfinance service adheres to the principles of Islam as a form of social responsibility. Yona Islamic Microfinance is the Islamic microfinance of choice in the Gambia, trustworthy and reliable. At Yona Islamic Microfinance, we provide savings products, current accounts, financing products in conformity with Islam. In addition, Yona Islamic Microfinance also offers local and international remittances, takaful fund, management of zakat, management of awqaf, trading and investment, and building of strategic partnerships to bring financial services to the doorstep of the poor with donor projects, madrasas, youth organizations, women groups, and farmer organizations. Make a choice with Yona Islamic Microfinance today. For more information on Yona Islamic Microfinance, call 377-2151 or 9832-151 or visit Yona head office at Tipa Garage, Bakote, or visit any Yona branch located countrywide near you.
You caught me unaware. Right, welcome to the Brunch right away. I'm Lavin Cham, and this is our weekly look at current affairs. This week, I have in the studio my good friend Ensa Dampha of the governing National People's Party. It's a pleasure to always have NPP people in my studio because it's rare. Except, of course, the Honorable Sekumbal, who always come whenever we want to have NPP's perspective on matters, and I thank him very much. Ensa, welcome to the Brunch.
Thank you very much, Mr. Cham, saying hi to each and everyone down there. And also, whenever you also invite me,
of course,
I never hesitate to be part of it.
Yes, you and Sekumbal.
I will thank my colleague also in the studio, or my panelist here, Mr. Sambou, from PPP. Thank you very much.
Karafa Sambou is of the PPP. Yeah. Well, shall I say the new PPP? Okay, anyway, I say new because sometime last year the PPP underwent a change in leadership. Keba Jallo, who was interim head since Momodu Njai left for Nigeria. Keba has been sailing the ship, but then at the Congress, we all know that a new leadership has been elected. Since then, we have not had much from the PPP, did you? And I want Mr. Sambou to tell us about the PPP, and then we move on to current affairs, and I cross-fertilized ideas from your camps across what is happening in the recent developments of the country. Mr. Sambou, welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Cham, and good morning.
Good.
Thank you, Honorable Dampha. I think this will be my second time on the Brunch here, so and I'm happy to also answer to this call. Yeah, actually, I believe that it is a personal invitation. If it is an official invitation, we would have received a letter. And that is how we operate now.
Well,
I
see that's that's definitely strange.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm coming to that.
I don't receive letters from
I'm coming to that. I am saying because what we do now is whenever a party official wants to appear somewhere,
it has to get clearance.
Yeah, it has to get not clearance per se, but it has he or she should notify the whole executive,
so that he's prepared.
Yeah, so that not prepared per se, but let them be aware
that we are going to send them.
Exactly, so that whatever the case, defend can come from anywhere. So, but actually, this is nation call, nation building. So that is why I didn't hesitate. But actually, I did make some calls and inform them that I'm going to be present, and they've given me their blessings. Okay. So I thank you very much.
So now I can fire what kind of questions
you are welcome, Mr. Cham.
Since the elections and Medicare files assumption of the seat as head of the PPP up to date, what have you, the new executive, been doing to rally your supporters from grassroots to major towns together? And are you prepared? If yes, how for the coming elections? Number one. The third one is also you were in an alliance with the NPP when Keba Jallo was the head of the PPP. Has that changed? And if so, which other coalition are you expecting to join, if there is any?
Thank you very much. I will first answer your first question. Like you said, a new PPP. I will not agree with that word, a new PPP.
Why?
Because PPP is a legacy party. Yes, as we all know, it's PPP that take us to independence, and it's the party that also introduced us to democracy, which we are now all benefiting now.
Okay.
And yes, the new leadership under Honorable Madike Fall is trying well. Why did I say that?
Yeah.
Because PPP is the only party that practice the democratic way of changing inter-party, within party leadership, going through a Congress with an incumbent.
I see. So let me get that. You said PPP
It's
is
the only
is the only
party
that went through a leadership change
democratically.
Yes. All the others have failed to do that.
And I will not fail, but I've not seen it. Maybe they've done that, but it is not public, like us, like I know of PPP.
And even in your case, there were a lot of noise.
That is what is called democracy.
Okay.
Yes.
But you are
like the present noise that we are coming to discuss about.
But you are proud that others could not do it.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yes. Not proud per se, could not do it. I'm just trying to encourage all other parties
to do
the same so that we all feel involved.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a good point. Maybe Ensa Dampha will tell us why is it difficult to talk about success.
He will come to that. Starting it from, you look at it, after Jawara, then it was crunched by President Jammeh. OJ took it up. Then from OJ, there was a very strong Congress. We all know that.
Yes.
That is Papanjai and Bididab.
Controversial.
Wonderful. That is democracy. Okay. Then from there you come to Keba Jallo and Tuma.
Yes.
We all know that. The whole Gambia knows
that. Was another.
And then from there now an incumbent, Keba Jallo and Madikefa.
Why did PPP have to go through all these?
That is the dictates of our constitution.
I see.
Yes.
Okay.
No matter what, we are finding it very difficult to survive in that area, but that's what the constitution says because that's the law. If we are not comfortable with that, we have to go and amend those things in the law. But the law is the law. Yes.
Okay. There have been issues from the defeated camp. Let's say let me not call it defeated because you have been conciliatory towards your opponents.
Yes.
So all is one family.
Yes.
But there have been noise or grievance, expression of grievance from the Keba Jallo camp on the outcome of the elections. And now I see that most of those noise have died down. How will you manage to bridge that difference?
No, well, actually, I think I don't want to elaborate more on that because PPP is now going forward, not backward. But
there are no lingering issues.
No. Well, the reason is IEC, which is the governing body in every Congress, have concluded.
Overseeing body.
Overseeing body. Thank you. Have concluded by writing their stand. Because what happened when the PPP, the board of trustees of the PPP, also wrote to IEC and gave them the stand because they are in charge of the party.
Okay.
They advise the party what all may come within the party. So IEC have write their stand. They wrote to IGP, they wrote to Keba, and they wrote to our party, and they wrote to the inter-party committee. That this is their
affirming that your executive is
the legitimate executive, and what we need to do, we need to go work on our homework. Coming to the second question, what are we doing with our
since you assume office?
Since we assume
because
office.
PPP, you said it's a party of great legacy.
Perfect.
But many people feel that this new generation of leadership of the PPP is disconnected from the the people who used to be PPP, because apparently, like you said, so much long time has passed. So a new voter at 18 years now, if you want to tell him about the PPP, of course he will remember. They would have read Jawara history, but then he can tell you very little about the achievements of the PPP.
Yeah, Mr.
So
Cham.
people said there is a generational gap now. How are you, the new leadership, relatively young people, are going to reconnect with people?
Yeah, Mr. Cham, I think I'll give a short question to that. PPP is not actually disconnected from the force PPP. It's the same PPP. Like I said, when PPP was seized and it was just banned, obviously, there was nobody to talk about PPP. And that has taken a long... Except OJ. And OJ is an individual. He tried, and he revived the party. So now this new PPP, with the rules of the IEC, that is what this new executive is doing with the leadership of Madike Fall, trying to restructure our internal body, party bodies, starting it from the region. But now what we are working on after the rains, we organizing a regional congress, and West Coast is going to start that. Okay, and that's my region. So that is what PPP is doing. First of all, we've already formed our youth wing, our women wing. All our region have their regional reps into the inter-party committee. Yes, so all those things are there. But now the regional executives and the constituency executive, that is what we are coming in for. Because we need to work on that first before going for any political competition at strength. Okay. Yes, that is the key we are working on.
People thought perhaps, there's this idea that perhaps you need to go to the remaining surviving old guards, the IRCs, I mean, maybe even the Bakari Davos, even though it's moved to GFA. We were told that under the former executive of Keba Jallo, there were moves of a rapprochement between Bakari Dabo and the PPP leadership. Since you take over, have there been any talk between you and the Bakari Dabo of Gambia for All, or Yaya Sise, or the old guards of the PPP, with a view of getting them involved so that they can help you, get people to embrace you?
Actually, for that of Bakari Dabo, he has his own party registered.
Yes.
Yeah, so I have no any idea of any.
Before the elections, Keba Jallo was saying that, they're beginning to have a rapprochement so that
I don't have any idea much about that, but what I can remember we were working on our assets recovery.
Yes.
So, and BB Dabo was a key in that area. Okay. So I think that is one of the reasons why we were able to go in with him. Okay. And then also there was an internal talk of us coming together, which is normal. Yes. But the likes of Yaya Sise, I could forward you some photos if you want, so that you can publish it. Yes, the present government leadership of Madike Fall, the whole executive, I think few of us, yes, we visited Yaya Sise with his wife. We had a lengthy discussion. He was directing us where to go and what to do. Yes. Fantastic. We are communicating with the folks, even Brikama. Recently, we had some meetings with the Brikama Kabilo. I forgot the name of the Kabilo.
Okay.
Yes. So we are with the old folks. In fact, I will not call them. They are the fathers of the party. Yeah. So we must be connected with them. There is no party without old people. If a party comes new and you said you don't have old people, then you are not a party.
Okay. We will come to how you're gonna, work towards the elections. Like I said, you were, the PPP was in alliance with the NPP during the Keba Jallo time. I would like to know what is the state of that alliance, if it exists at all. But let's cross over to Ensa Dampha first. Ensa, welcome.
Thank you.
Now, before I go straight to the NPP, what is your view about the new PPP, so to speak?
Thank you very much. I will first want to send my sincere condolences and undiluted condolences to His Excellency President Adama Barrow, the entire NPP, and the family of the late Alhaji Dembo by First Bojang, who passed away yesterday. I think the day before yesterday, or was laid to rest yesterday. He's a pillar, founding member of the National People's Party, the national president for that matter. So praying for his gentle soul to be rest in Jannatul Firdaus. Amen. Yes. To your question, my view, you see, as my brother rightly made mention, is not the first political party established in the Gambia, but is the first political party that ushered in the governments to attain the nationhood, to attain our independence. So historically, nobody can talk about democracy or party politics without made mention in PPP. He made mention something very, very important. As you asked him, there was a disconnection between the party and people due to the party being banned for several years, And then after, we all know Gambia, what will happen. There is any new party you sustain through emancipation of the and the movements of people, from A to B. So that the same thing, they are not an exception to that. So when APRC came to being, back then they were on the sanction or ban. So a lot of the support base of the party shifted the allegiance to APRC.
And some went
so yes,
the UDP.
And they were entrenched there. The time that the NPP, the ban was lifted, so to get them back was a problem. And we all know people here, you believe in incumbency, you believe in the party in governance. So where a lot of opportunity can be emanated from and be tapped from. So it was a very difficult moment for them to rejuvenate the party. And then the party was struggling. So they were going through alliances with other oppositions. Like I can recall one time they formed an alliance with UDP. And also, yes, I think they had an alliance with PPP.
I think most people became UDP.
So the party also went on transition after 2016. Though we will remember the late Oge Jallow for his resilience and his steadfastness to make sure the party did not die. Because he did several interventions to make the parties alive and to, express the legacy of the party to the young lads. That makes it very relevant that many people now, they don't forget about PPP. But if not him, it will be foregone conclusion by now. But he did well to at least always to rejuvenate the party, to make the party in a limelight, either by coalition or by going to media, expressing the party's legacy and then what they have been doing for the country for past 30 or so years or so. So after 2016 also, he was part of the coalition. He also in the party into coalition. So that also give life to the party again. So after a while, he retired from politics. He took the back seat. He said that he's going to be an advisor, which also in the era of Papanyai, in the party leader. So Papanyai also offered, the party also, they were part of the coalition, they were offered an ambassadorial position. So we, should send away someone within the party who is going to assume that position. So Papanyai himself assumed the position, then he cannot be party leader and at the same time serving in that position. You have to go out. And we all know that the electoral laws of the country, you cannot be away and be part of the executive of the party.
So that's how he gave the
So he relinquished power, leadership to back to the party, and the party chose Keba Jallow. I think it was based on the election or non-election.
Interim, and then there was an attempt to do an election.
Yes. He went and do the election. He was first assumed the leadership through the interim base. Then they went for election. He won, even though it was a little bit controversial there.
It was controversial.
Yes. So we've seen kind of leadership, as he made mention, through it could not be, first of its kind. I would say in the party's history. Even Kewagalo and Thomas, it was the same. The same election, the same controversies. Eventually they went to court.
But at least he said, they are proud that they have successfully internally changed the leadership. Of course there was issues, but then they have successfully, others such as yours cannot even dare.
Really, I commend them for that. Internal democracy should be strengthened. It's important. Before if you preach something, you should practice it. That's what makes it viable. But notwithstanding, you cannot just do the comparative analysis to our case.
Okay.
It will be a different ball game.
Why? Let's start with that. Why do you think what would you say that, yes, he's right, the PPP were able to do an internal succession, even though there was a lot of controversy, but at least they have managed. In your party, it's unthinkable, isn't it?
No, we are still a new party because our first 5 years, we are still in our first 5 years. Remember, the party registered in sometime close to 2020. 2019 to 2020.
Yeah.
Almost 4 years 2020. So you count that around the line. We still in our first 5 years.
So there is no need for anybody to...
Yeah, no need for succession, whatever. But that's a clarion call from our leadership, from the Secretary General of the party himself. Based
well, he said...
on wordings and actions
he said,
manifested.
You know what he said was, he was asked that question. He gave a direct answer that he wanted to go, not to contest, but because of his party, he said his party is too young to afford not going or to afford going through a new leadership. That's what he said. That's how he put it.
Yeah, you know, that one is the party itself, party structures. They don't want him out for now.
But he said
No, what I'm saying, because we don't want to set a precedent here. For example, when we said we should serve for only 5 years and leave, that will not be commensurate with the
he had already served 10 years.
No, but that 10 years is not on our mandate.
It's
Remember,
it's not
on the NPP mandate.
Yeah, but then generally people believe that somebody who has served 2 terms as president, as the norm all over in West Africa, most countries have now make it a norm to go. Whether their constitution said it or not, they have taken the initiative that 2 terms is good, is enough, because that's what protocols of ECOWAS and all that, that's what they encourage. So people think that Mr. Barrow should have taken that example. But when he was asked, he said, I really considered going, but because of my party, because it's too young, I cannot afford a leadership change at this time, I'm staying. People are disappointed that he didn't talk about, well, I have a lot of projects and a lot of legacy, problems that I think I should solve before going. But instead, he talked about the party. People were disappointed.
Yeah, you are talking about different thing here.
Oh, no, I'm trying to say that is it because he doesn't have, he said he's too young. Is it because he doesn't have anybody who is sellable at this point?
What I'm saying, you're talking about different thing here. Okay. Talking about the tenure of his presidency.
Yeah.
Like he served for to 5 years.
Yeah.
I cannot even call it term. Because term is defined by the constitution.
Yes.
And there's no term limit in our constitution. How do you qualify that now?
But there's 5 years a term.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Term is qualified by the constitution.
Yeah,
but by the perception.
The constitution said
what I can advocate, what I can say here is about the mandate.
5 years, man.
You have two mandate.
Yes.
From the people.
2 full terms.
Now you have first mandate. You see second mandate from people, and they have given it to him.
Yeah.
He's serving that one.
So that is what ECOWAS said should be enough for people, presidents in the region.
No, what I'm saying, ECOWAS is not saying the mandate.
ECOWAS recommended.
No, what I'm saying, no, even that one, I will qualify that. ECOWAS is not talking about the mandate of the people. It's talking about the constitutional term limit of the nation states.
No, you know what ECOWAS says.
No, let's say it. I understand. No, I'm coming. If you allow me, ECOWAS advocated for constitutional term limit for the nation states. What do that mean? The laws of the land of the member states, they have the embedded system in their constitution that every leader, you should serve for this period from your election to this period. Some will say 7 years as a term. Some will say 5 years as a term. Now, if the constitution says you should serve 2 terms as the president of your country, ECOWAS is saying that you should respect that one. You should not go on amendment on the constitution to say, well, my constitution is saying 2 terms. Me, I have exhausted that 2 terms. I'm coming. I have exhausted my 2 terms. Now, I wanted to seek for a fresh term again to make it 3rd. But what I will do, I'm going back to the constitution to amend it, to go whether on referendum or whether on simple majority or absolute majority in parliament to give me leverage to continue. That will have in conflict with the constitution. That makes it that also in some crisis, because some will say no to that. Don't touch our constitution. Constitution said this, uphold it, respect it. But in our case, it's not willing to that. In our case, we have the mandate from the people. Now, 1997 constitution, it did not talk about anything. It's talking about now you serve 5 years. It's like a social contract. Okay. You serve your 5 years mandate. You want to renew it again, go back to people. Let them give you a fresh mandate. So it's talking about the mandate here. Okay. It's not talking about the term. So that's the qualification that I wanted to make here for now.
Okay, you know, ECOWAS is not talking about, all he encourages is to make it your law for 2 terms limit, so that others, whoever comes next, will do it. But what ECOWAS particularly emphasizes is the human being, president, the head of state, who serves 2 mandates, should be encouraged or should be bold enough to go out to allow others to contest. They said that is what gives promote stability and others. So morally, they are asking heads of states who serve for 2 terms should consider stepping down or not contesting. They want those kind of things from people like President Adama Barrow. The argument that the constitution did not say 2 terms, it is actually, that is a fishing expedition. What they want is you take the decision that I have taken 2 terms and I'm committed to 2 terms. I take the example and said I'm going. So it's a matter of choice. What ECOWAS is encouraging is if you do this, you have left a moral legacy that will help inspire stability in our region. That's what ECOWAS is encouraging.
Thank you.
If you want to go on your own, or you said I have a constitution that doesn't, that's a completely personal thing. But people felt that he, given the circumstances he came to power, he should be the first to lead in terms of considering a 2-term by taking example by himself and said, look, I'm going to serve 2 terms and I'm going to make so in the constitution that it is 2 terms. Anybody who comes cannot go 2 terms. That's the argument.
That's very valid.
Yeah.
You said something here which I want to buttress.
Yeah.
You said morally.
Yes, that's right.
That's not constitutional.
No, but
now I'm coming. There's a moral obligation. Yes, you all know. They say it is non-binding on anyone. Moral obligations are there, and it's very explicitly. Even he can even go in for 3 years. When the coalition 2016 were crafting the agreement, they know the constitutional obligation. They know it. The legal obligation. They know it. But they are using this to foster unity among themselves, because we are the crossroad at that moment. Now, that must make it constitutional. He could have even gone by 3 years and leave, depending on him. But when he say I'm staying,
well, that was in fact a promise. That was in fact a promise.
That's what I'm saying. If he said that I'm contesting,
he said that
there is no legal obligation,
except that he failed the promise.
Legal test there.
Except that he failed the promise to the
No. You know, circumstances may arise.
No.
For example, the failure did not come from him at first instant. It's from the coalition general body. Because what happened if we usher into the system, if you usher into the governance as coalition government, they have a lot of agreement that they should do. First and foremost, they will stick to the president. I've been a coalition president.
I think we have gone through this a number of times.
So that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying here, there is no compelling fact to compel the president. You should do this way or B. You said so. It's a moral obligation. He can say yes. I wanted to step down. Even today, he can step down. Today, even without a full ending to his mandate, he can say, I'm leaving. I'm going down. He can do that. But he failed to do. No ECOWAS, no Gambia, no any other from anywhere in the world that can tell him, look, you've exceeded your limit.
No, nobody.
You exceeded your limit. No, so now, in nutshell, we are talking about the moral ground. The morality never make it law. So now let's leave that one to his discretion. We cannot just be, contesting this subject matter here or any other platform here and there. All that we can say, let's advocate for a constitution, because it is the term is in the new constitution which failed to proceed. into occasion. It's there. Having been that one is there, we all hold him wholeheartedly. Now you are duty bound to uphold that constitutional limit. Because that's what governing the
and whose fault is that?
The government is not ruled by morality, it's ruled by constitutionality. That's why people can send somebody to mile 2.
But leadership,
not by moral ground, but legal principle.
Good leadership is characterized by moral standards.
Yes, that is there, but also characterized by obligation of your ability of upholding the constitutional dictates.
That's
what you're going to be judged for.
If you have moral qualities, you can stick by the constitution. You stick by things that are
even if you don't have moral quality.
But if you don't have moral quality, you can even violate it.
Even if you don't have moral quality, you have no obligation to violate constitutional dictates, and we will hold you to account if you do so.
We've passed through that. Now let's go forward now.
Yeah.
In the NPP, at the moment, generally everybody said that well organized, they don't have problems of succession here and there, except perhaps in the past when it was said that okay, maybe Mohammed Jah and the president was angry. He said he was going to go to court. That was not correct, except perhaps that everybody said Barrow is our candidate, nothing else. He said made it clear he's going to be a candidate. But off from your ranks came the National Democratic Party, NDP, of Keba Madi Bojang, who was believed to be a very strong grassroots official.
Yeah.
He and his people have left and have vowed never to come back. And people are saying they are making a lot of inroads. Is the NPP not scared about it?
First and foremost, I wanted to answer to your previous question with regards to the succession. Like because I think you know that you said that we have no issue, but to give you...
You have no issue. As far as I know, there is no issue.
To give you a picture, of our party Secretary General and the depression of party Secretary General and the party leader, His Excellency Adam Barrow, he expressed that one, both in wordings and in action, in practical action, that this party is not meant for me alone. I wanted to leave this party as soon as possible to give leadership to young lads.
Yeah.
He said it.
No, he
said
he would like the party to survive his presidency.
I wanted to leave it to my children, and my children are you people, party supporters.
Exactly.
So we have a lot of potential that can, and then he is building the structures all over the country.
So that's why.
So that he is planning for a successful planning. He is building for a successful planning. So that he said it, you cannot just leave your children renting. So if you do so, then you know that you are not ready for your children to live long, in your absence. So for him, he is very much pleased to leave and allow the children to come back.
So that's why he felt it's not yet time.
With regards to your last question, or the question with regards to NDP, I consider the NDP as a movement for now.
A movement?
A movement. It's not yet a registered political party.
Yeah, legally. But for all intents and purposes, they are
it's a movement envisaged to be a party, but it's not yet there.
How do you assess this?
And then they can who knows, they can join us, they can come back.
They were here, they said that is the last thing they will do.
Who was their first media outreach officer?
I don't think they have.
Who even broke the information? They said they have no. In first instance, who was the
they said they have no positions designated to anybody yet.
No, but the information came from someone first. Who brought the information to the public?
Who according to you did that?
It's by Sankara.
Ah, okay, by Sankara. Okay.
He was the first person who even went to the media.
Yes, I asked them. By Sankara had left you. They said that's what
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You know, in politics, you can expect unexpected.
But they said by Sankara came.
And then nothing is impossible when it comes to politics.
But they said they will never go back.
Yeah, you can have your anger. They have something that motivated them to go.
No, they said they have been marginalized.
That's what I'm saying. That's something perception, or that feeling is there. That's what I'm saying. You have something that you think it bothered you, to leave because you are not being taken care of.
But you had worked with Keba Madi Bojang, and it was said to be very effective in terms of youth.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what let's qualify this term first. This I perceive it as a movement for now, and don't rule it out for them to come back one day.
To join the NPP?
To come back to their houses. They're part of the the bedrock, the founding members of the party.
Isn't that worrying that when founding members of the party leaves?
Yeah, we are in a democracy. Everybody, everybody individual, we know that there is a fallout is normal in politics. When you understand political trajectories, since the independence, we see the PPP, when he observe former members,
NPP,
and even the Mr. Sise.
Yes,
he was the first person to go on his way,
and came
who fall out from Jawara.
And came back.
Then you come back, you have Mr. Badiba.
Yes.
And others.
But Sheriff Kibra never came back.
Others. In history.
But Sheriff Kibra never came back anyway.
He never came back. Okay, but Mr. Sise came back.
Yes.
Okay, so it's there. We even see many people, who even in UDP, who fall out with themselves.
They claim that they have a lot of appeal, not just the West Coast. I told them you are a West Coast group. I told them there you are no more than combo. You are a combo affair. But they claim they have a national structure, and they said when they come out to register their party, in fact they said they have got more than they needed in terms of attestation to register.
Yes.
When they come out, they said it, when they come out, the whole country will shake, especially the NPP.
Okay, let's wait for that. It's better said than done. And then and politicians, you cannot underrate yourself. You always have to overrate yourself. There is no political party or politician who will say, I will not form next government. Everybody will say,
having worked with some of them, how effective?
I will not diminish their potentials. We know what they do, and they've been doing for the party for the past years since the inception. So nobody will doubt their competency and their steadfastness when it comes to. But it's different ball game. That was NPP, a ruling party for that matter. Somebody will come to your house because he sees you with President Barrow. But today, many people will call me, many people will impress me. I'll have privileges to see many people because I'm at the corridor of power. I'm close to the corridor of power. People will open, certain door will open to me. I'm just saying so. I'm not saying that what is happening. But tomorrow when they see me in an opposition platform against in the government, mostly those people will show you their back. Even at the grassroots base, some grassroots people will come to you because they see you are the national president, or you are this and that. But immediately you announce that now you are no more with the president or you are no more with NPP, you will see them shutting their doors on you. It can happen.
Well, they said.
But now, what I wanted to say here is not about to discredit their ability. But I wanted to wait until then. When they registered, they become a registered political party, and they started to shake in the NPP, then we also will come out with our strategies. Because we cannot just shot all our bullet for now.
They said
because we don't know, kind of formation they are coming in. We have to wait until they are legally registered and they started the movement. They started crippling NPP. They will know exactly. We have our strategies. We also have put in place our strategies and waiting for that to happen. But we cannot just tell you what that we have in place. We will allow them to talk. But all that I will say, I'll ask them to come back to their house. Anything that they have, any grievances that they have, can be ironed out. We all have individual differences. That's happened anywhere. Even the house, families, you have your individual differences. Yes, but that does not make you go out of the house, home.
They said the seemingly stable nature of the NPP is a cosmetic look. Deep inside, they know of people very close to the corridors of power in the NPP who are not supportive of the party's policies, but they are keeping quiet and waiting until the right moment, perhaps to join them. You believe?
You know what? That's what I'm saying. I said, well, it's better said than done.
It's easier
said than done.
Okay.
And you can also say that. You can say something, but you cannot do it.
Okay.
You can say, I'm going to be the president, I'm going to do this. But can you do it?
Everybody said that.
That's what I'm saying. No politician will tell you that I'm not going to form next government. They will tell you how we are doing.
They know they cannot.
Yeah, but they will not openly tell you that we cannot. Because that means that you are suicidal. Then you go and rest. Because any registered political party will have government in waiting. That's what law says.
When reality.
So, but to answer to your question now, I am saying not everybody in NPP is happy. Like any other political party.
They said many of
we
you.
all have our problems. I have our differences, of things. But you see, the broader interests of the party. Me, I can have issues with you as national president of the party or national youth president. I'm immobilized. I'm just a grassroots supporter. I have my bitter argument with you. I don't like the way you do things. So I can wait for Congress to vote against you. You can see our Congress that had happened there 2022. So in that day, when you just observe that Congress, you will think that the party will tear apart.
Yeah, but because
after everything, we are together.
Yes.
So we can have our individual differences. We can have our grievances individually, or even the way things are going in the party. Maybe you want things to go like this way, but the majority say, because in any democracy, minority have their say.
But they said
majority have their way.
They said they have put up the.
So now what I will wait to witness is that day. The day that they registered, and the day that those heavyweights that they are talking about started to seek the allegiance to them, then I will know that. But until then, it's just a mere wording. So it is all in water.
But why do you think the party seems to have so much? So much attention. Even from NPP members. Within this short time.
No, it's not like it attracts a lot of attention from NPP. No, all that we want, we never want enforcement. Let me just say this: we never want them to leave. Some of us tried all our best to engage them, to talk to them, because some of these people are family, some of them are close friends,
founding members.
Yeah, at the personal level, that's what I'm saying. Not only in political perspective, at our individual level, some of these people are families. They have friends, close friends that we even before the advent of NPP, we've been doing things together. And then we are together, we have happily been together. Now, when you see, those people leaving the party that they pioneer, they found, then you feel it.
Okay.
And then you try to reach out to them to know exactly what are their constraints. So, but to no avail. And then now, and then we are not afraid in any way to meet them in the arena. So we are waiting for them to come and register. If they register now, we know that they are a full-fledged political party. And then when it started to cause harm that they are investigating to do, then we know how to curtail that.
Because I see the first instance, the NPP came out to say that people must not, nobody should listen to anybody who comes to them to give them voters attestations in the name of NPP.
Good.
They denied that.
You know why that happened? No, they cannot deny that. They denied that. You know why that happened? Because today people know me as NPP.
Yes.
Right? All right. If I go to your house and say, Mr. Cham, as part of NPP, for example, if you were part of us, I say, Mr. Cham, I need your voter's card, or I need even your ID card. We have something that we are working on. We need this thing. Then you will not hesitate to give it to me.
But they didn't.
Because you know that.
But they denied that.
No, they could not deny. We have our facts. You cannot name names. We have our facts.
And in the first place, you don't own. A voter has his discretion to attest.
We are not saying nobody. We don't have that power. Even
why do you have to support it? Don't listen to anybody.
Why are we doing that? Let me just give you the reason why.
Do you mean that
why we saying that? Let me just clarify this thing. We had so many calls from the rank and file of the parties, our support base, saying, look, why AOB came to my house asking for my voter's card. He said NPP is having this and this and this event. They need my voter's card for that. Is that is happening or not?
They denied that they never came.
So when that happened, we know that who are those people? They said we confronted them. So we went to this place, and we start talking to our forums, to send messages to our forums, that anybody who comes to your house telling you wanted to collect your voter's card in the name of NPP, know that the person is not telling the truth. We don't have any kind of activities happening in NPP. So if you are given to them on your own personal accord and based on your own constitutional right to endorse any political party, that's your own right.
Okay,
but you're not doing that in the pretense that you are supporting the
people. But they accuse you trying to control the people as if they are NPP properties.
No.
That they cannot think for themselves.
No, what I'm saying, they should be honest. They should be honest enough.
So they came pretending to be NPP.
That's why he even sacked some of them, the party officials, because some of them are our constituency secretary generals, holding our constitutional positions.
You gave them ultimatum to come back. They didn't. Then you finally expelled them.
No, yeah, because we have to separate the chaff from the wheat.
At some point.
We have to do that. Because if we are party officials, you cannot be masqueraded and then you know that you are in the exit point.
I see.
So we have to understand. We have to make put the record straight. That's why we give them the ultimate. Come, answer me, because we wrote a letter first.
Yeah.
All the officials. We wrote a letter telling you that we don't see you in this and this and this event.
Yeah.
And you know that you are holding a very critical position. We related to those functions, including our fundraisers. We did not come. And you don't see any excuse. You don't say any excuse why you didn't come. We want to know why you did not come. Please put it in writing. They did not. We asked them to we give them an alternative. They did not. And then party executive met. They find a solution. They say, okay, we relieve them from their position. We don't expel them from the party, but we relieve them from their functions as party officials.
But if you really expel somebody,
No,
you relieve them first.
People can say,
okay.
People can say,
Ensa
I am the spokesperson, but today I am no more like Duruja did.
Yes.
I am no more a spokesperson of NPP, but I remain as a private member of the.
Okay. Even they had a choice to stay.
They have a choice to stay. Or they say, no, we don't.
So you didn't expel them, they left on their own.
We don't, no, I'm not even, we don't even hear from them yet that we leave NPP.
What they said that in the media.
If they say that, it's fine. That is from their own personal point of view.
Okay.
No problem. NPP is very open. Anybody, you can come in and out. You can go out also at your own personal account. But all that we are saying, we are not controlling any member of NPP or any citizen from exercising their franchise within the confines of the law.
Okay.
So they have right to choose or endorse any political party or any politician with their voters card or ID card or whatever. But all that we are putting it in a clear context here. The party did not sanction any party officials going around collecting any document from
in
party,
the
name of NPP.
So that's
we have right to do that.
That's what you were
That's what we clarified.
And not
controlling, not subjugating anybody or anyone or whatever. Is that even NPP members who wish to leave, they left. Our regional executive level, constituency executive level, and even the individual supporters, they left. They say with them, we appreciate it. Good. We never go after anybody.
Okay.
Yes, that's it.
Now let's check. I'm coming to Mr. Sambou now. Mr. Sambou, where we left was that the PPP on the Keba Jallo was in alliance with the NPP. Of course, there was a little bit of misunderstanding between them, but they were in the alliance. What about the new leadership? Are you hoping to continue to be under the NPP alliance? Because they're gathering everybody together. They have a big alliance. They call it Grand Alliance. Are you considering to be a member of the Grand Alliance? Have you been contacted even by the NPP when you assume leadership of the party?
Thank you, Mr. Cham. Not to my notice, and I know if there will be an alliance, it is not the responsibility of only the Secretary General will conclude that. It should be the whole party executive, including the National Executive Committee, the NEC. So actually, like you said, that's the truth. We are not in alliance with any other party. And that does not mean that the PPP will not go in for any alliance. Like I said before, this is a party that follows the principle, the root of its constitution. Before any other thing, we have to restructure our party properly, so that if we are in alliance with any other party, that party will respect us. Like my gentleman said, yeah, Dampha, the issue that brought that fracas of our being detached from the former alliance, CD Jai's remark, yes, that could be a factor. But
that was when he said, when you people felt that you were not consulted.
Exactly.
They published a list of their allies, and you were not named.
Exactly.
And Kebajalo felt bad about it.
So he knows the reason why, which facts did he base his reason. So this new leadership don't want to fall into short.
But ideologically, do you look like a group of politicians or political group that's allied in terms of ideas with the NPP? Do you, for example, do you have any similarity of objectives or ideas that you may think that it's possible for you to ally, for you to form an alliance?
For us, it's very easy. We have a website where we have our.
But I see some of your people close to you making comments that are critical of the NPP government. It tells me, I have a feeling that you are very far apart ideologically.
Actually, the Gambia belongs to all of us. Our idea, I believe every political party's idea is for Gambia to go forward. So, but we will not say that we have a different ideology, but PPP has its own ideology, which based on people's voice, the people of the Gambia, and the interests of the people. And like you said, we'll be coming to a topic of this protest. So yeah, and that is very, very important.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to say whether you ideologically, which party or group of politicians or political or philosophy you are much close to.
No. We cannot mention name now. Yes, that is it's only the party executive that has that powers to. But if you go through our constitution,
party executives or party officials expressing their opinion individually on topics that are seen to be critical of this or the other doesn't make that the party is...
No, exactly. That is their own opinion.
Okay.
It doesn't make that is the stand of the PPP. Yeah, but the PPP stands falls on our... if you go to our website, you will see everything there. So, and I believe every party should have that. So there we will be able to relate the ideas to see whether we are in the same field or not. Yes.
So so in terms of alliance, you are still going to study, all the ideas that are coming from and make a decision maybe.
Obviously,
when the time comes for the election.
We don't need to rush. Gambia is still.
But if I heard you well, I heard the PPP said you will contest every other thing now.
Exactly.
Including the president.
No, that's the stand of the party policies and even the party leader.
That you're going to contest everything.
There is no election.
From councillor to president.
There is no election that we will not contest, provided the party can sponsor. Any election that comes in, the PPP is ready to contest. And that is what our constitution.
But are you ready to give up in some areas?
Oh, obviously, if
you have an alliance.
Yes, because the interests of the country. Yes. If the interests are alike, of course we will give up. Yes, of course.
Well, how about at the moment, you used to have Tumanjai, who was the sole, I think it's the sole MP that we could say closer to the PPP. Does she count herself as a PPP National Assembly member?
No, well, by law, what had happened, I don't think now it should be there as a PPP National Executive member or MP.
She contested independent.
She contested independent.
Yeah, I'm trying to say ideologically, there were words that she seemed to be more sympathetic to the new leadership.
No, Tuma in passing, Tuma is with us.
Oh, definitely.
Of course, Tuma is with us.
Okay.
Yes. From here, I could give you his number.
Her number. But yeah. So now it comes to my point that she considered herself now as as a PPP National Assembly member. I mean, I forget about this independent. Yeah, all these independents have. They all have parties they favor.
Well, if the law allows that, we are happy. We are happy for her to be a PPP national member at the parliament. We will love to have that. But if the law has permitted,
no, she can be NP and still allied with the parties.
Of course, he is with us. Yeah, that one I can assure you.
Okay,
he's with us.
But you haven't got a councillor, no? You haven't got.
No, we didn't have a councillor.
So there is nobody in any capacity elected on the ticket of the NPP, of the UDP, the PPP. For PPP, since from Keba to now.
In what position?
In any. You haven't won.
Any? No. We've not. Yeah, but actually we've participated, but we
lost.
Yes, we lost. We lost against the incumbent. So yeah.
against Ensa's party.
Yeah, of course.
That's why I was asking whether you
know what had happened there. It's really challenging. They will say that we are strong. Of course, they have to say that.
You mean the area council election?
The by-election.
The by-election in that council ward. Is it half die or company?
Half die.
Half die ward. Okay. Well, you put up a good fight.
Very strong fight.
Okay.
Very, very strong fight.
All right, Ensa.
Yes.
Let's come up to the recent happenings. You must have been aware of the protests by Gala. That's they call themselves the Gambia Association for Looted against looted assets.
Yes.
The government want them to drop that looted asset if they want to be registered. Okay. All right. They first protested about problems with Jamme's
Assets disposal.
and the government responded. They published a list that was still not satisfactory. But then they came to put up, or Parliament rather, took up the initiative and set up a parliamentary committee that is investigating the sale, putting everybody who had ever participated, the Jana Commission, government officials who have been there, they're probing into how they were handled.
Very well.
And Gala said that was their objective. Then they had other demands and other corruption cases, allegations of corruption. Yesterday, the minister, 2 days ago, so the government, 6 ministers went to meet them and tell them the efforts they are doing to fight corruption. They mentioned cases that have never been known. So perhaps, what do you make of that?
Yeah, thank you very much. The government is very responsive. It's a people-centric government. Listening to its citizens. I have seen even some of the pro-government supporters, pro-government individuals. They are condemning why government is giving this kind of platform to them because they wanted coercive. Forced to squash everything. No, this is not how governance is all about. Governance is about people.
You mean there are people in the government who say...
No, not in the government. I'm just saying...
Or parties or support.
Pro-government.
Yeah, who
individual.
They're
commenting in various platforms.
The government should not cave in for the boy.
Yeah, came across their messages and their calls. They will call and say, you people, you want to give me...
You want to keep
people are moved to do. I say no. It's about governing. You are not governing a private entity. This is about government institutions. Government is everybody's business, and then everybody have rights, inclusivity. So if young people or few, even they are few or even but they have a concern. Even one person have a concern. Should have given the due attention. So that's how a responsive government will look like. And then I thank government, I thank His Excellency the President. And then he's also raising his scorecards democratically. You've seen everywhere. He never disappoints governments when it comes to his human rights and the democratic governance scorecards. Anytime it comes out, is outstanding. So some of these things makes it more, vibrant. And then I thank anybody because if you check, Section 220 of the Constitution give right to citizens, to take responsible positions, to be responsible enough, to protecting government properties, the assets of the government, the finances, the economy, whatever they think belongs to the government or the public. So it shouldn't be like only government. It's nobody cares about it. No, that mentality should change immediately. So I thank them on that. You understand? To raise their voice into how government's assets or government properties been handled. That's very good. That means tomorrow when you assume leadership and you replicate that notion, then we are safe. But now. Government officials also comment that because Gala, after the protest, they're giving the petition. They're giving the petition to various public institutions. Including government, assembly, sports council, whatever, you name them. So, and they even Galga, the local government commission, whatever. They're the first institution to come up with the response, saying that They don't have the mandate
oversight
to punish whatever to
No, they don't have
oversight over there. Yes.
They were
So government also, I think yesterday was their day.
Yeah,
They put their house in order, and they issue a press release inviting each and everyone, including Gala, for to make their positions known to Gala and the general public, and then the general public also have an opportunity to ask follow-up questions, into after their deliberations there. That was very outstanding.
Well, so
and then there, they invited Gala leadership, and then they read our government positions. You made mention that there's some revelation that they are not known to the public before. Yes. So, but that shows you.
So we thank Gala. We thank Gala that these things are coming out because government would not going to give it away anyway.
We thank Gala one aspect, and other aspect we thank government.
No, government has always been why are they sitting on this information?
That's why I said so. You should ask
long time ago.
No, you should ask why you said so. Why you said so? You should ask why you said so.
Why do you think you should thank government for coming out with something that the public should have known long time ago?
Have the notion of many, or the perceptions of many, that government is not doing anything when it comes to corruption.
Okay.
That's to eradicate, that to wipe out that notion from people. That government is sitting down there, not fighting, not doing anything.
But why didn't they do this in the initial step? Perhaps Gala would not have
They had been. That's what I said here. Mr.
Perhaps Gala would not go to the state.
No. What I'm saying, I do said here before. Gambian, they choose and pick which kind of information they consume. So government can, you see, we have Mansakunda, almost 2 years now.
But
many of these things have been revealed there.
No way. We've never been revealed yesterday.
No, that's what I'm saying.
We never had them.
Yes. Some of which could have been revealed. Some of which could have not. Because you know why? When the Minister of Finance came there, and now it's more than 5-6 months to Mansakunda. So some events may have occurred after his appearance at Mansakunda.
But as a government.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm coming. As a government. You look at governments all over the world.
Yeah.
When they take an action, they owe the people explanations. They come out with a statement, or the responsible official. Today we have suspended Ensa Dampha because of these allegations, or he stepped aside. He's been asked to step. You did not do that. Until
they do that.
Until people say that. No. Until people say
I will agree with that.
Okay, I have a case. I
can give an example to that. But what I do know also, Gambians also they choose and pick.
Yeah, but
they choose and pick any information that they don't want to hear. They don't want even to share it.
Okay, yes.
Every day you see Minister of Information is giving information. Every day. And then of recent, let me give one example.
You will go on.
Of recent,
I'm telling you, I work in the media. Every day I'm looking for news. The kind of news I had the minister saying yesterday could never have escaped me if they had volunteered a long time.
Okay, let me give one example.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me give one example. Gambia Maritime Administration. Didn't they sack their terminate the managing director? Have you heard that one? Did minister said that one yesterday?
No, but it has been hard.
But you see, it will tell me that now government is not doing anything in that regard until Gala came and put pressure on them. Didn't that also is pressure from Gala?
The government.
No, it's not pressure from Gala. When the government prosecuted the then PS. Is it that was pressure from Gala?
Which one?
When the government, let me come. When the government is taking the place of Minister of Health and the court to the court, they are the managed at the High Court. Is it the pressure from Gala?
No, but yesterday, some of the things that we are revealed.
That's what I'm saying.
Have never been revealed.
Good. That shows you the government is fighting. Is stepping, tooth and nail to fight corruption
and sitting over.
No, but I give you some revelations here.
I can give you things that have not been known before.
Yes.
In fact, even that GMA thing you are talking about,
yes,
the government did well. They did it. People got note about it when they came across the letters.
That's what I'm saying.
And then I know about yesterday. I know about a sports official.
Yes.
Who's been suspended.
Yes.
For embezzling money, for allegedly embezzling money. It has been given for the nationality.
Yes, that happened. That was there. I had that information was published.
I had the rumor long time. I tried to establish the authority would not say it.
No, but I saw it. I saw it in the Minister of Youth.
I'm trying to say is
the investigation is ongoing.
I'm trying to say is the government that owes people explanation, like timely, real-time explanation. Like it would have saved them a lot of agitations.
Yeah,
by gala or any other thing.
Yeah, let me tell you one thing also. Like police do, when you are investigating a case, you don't come out and say, I'm this and this and this.
But they are concluded.
If they are concluded, they publish them.
No, they don't.
They publish. I give you three instances here.
No, they
I give you how many instances?
No,
when they concluded the investigation at GMA, they publish it.
No,
when they concluded the investigation of Minister of Health, Malaria from Saga, they took them to court.
There was an investigation.
When they concluded the investigation of the then fisheries PS, they took the matter to court. And when they finished the investigation of the other instances, cases,
police investigation ended, and the opinion.
Who transports each matter?
An opinion by the opinion was sent to the police. Recommended the prosecution of the IEC chairman. Nobody knows about it. Only the newspaper reported.
No. But what is there is at the file is at Attorney General chairman for an opinion. Because why? Because you know what? When Attorney General, I think he made mention of several things yesterday.
I'm telling you,
he said why delayance?
Yeah. No,
why delayance? The files keep collecting dust at your ministry for public opinion or for legal opinion.
Yeah.
They said why? The concern was raised to him. He said several reasons. One, police investigation, when there's a gap, when they review the police investigation, even they notice that there's a gap that need to be filled, they return the file back and say, look, you have to work on here and here and here, so that you make sure that when we have a substantial evidence, so police will go back and do their homework again and bring it. Until the legal opinion is sharply made, then they take the matter to court. Because they don't also want to roast cases. Because you see, some instances here, government will go to court and lose the case.
That's true.
But the money will come and blame the government again. So what is the urgency? This is an allegation. And allegations, you have to substantiate your claim.
Exactly.
Because you have to just at the court, you have to prove your case beyond any reasonable doubt.
That's good.
So you can what is the state of urgency? Government is a process. It's not about they said like what has been happening here before. When they elect Ensa Dampha, they bundle you mile to you go and stay 1 month, 2 months.
Yeah.
They are we envisaging to replicate that one?
That was bad. But
that's it. But that's the agitation that people want it now.
But you know what?
When they elect Ensa, because all these are allegations, they are not yet substantiated.
Yeah.
When they elect me, it has to go through the process, through the investigation panels, through police investigations, through audit report, through. From there, when it established, government have no interest. You know what? Government have no interest of harboring anyone or putting any corruption case under the carpet. Because you know what? Government of President Barrow, they want to make legacy, they want to develop things, and now your resources, if somebody is siphoning that one, so how are you going to achieve your
so why
do that?
Why is it?
They only make history.
Why is it?
So only the resources will make them do that. That's why they close all the accounts until now one consolidated account one. That's why they are very transparent. That's why the media is open.
Why is it that the scorecards on the NPP, your government, the human rights, 100%, maybe freedom of assembly until the recent denial of police permits for.
But that denial was not. Denial is not
until that freedom of assembly, freedom of speech, 100%.
Yeah.
But corruption is the problem. Everybody agreed there is corruption and nothing's been done to fight it.
Okay, why? Let me give you the.
Let
me give you the answer, the befitting answer to that. You know what? Corruption case is well rooted in our society. Societal phenomenon. It's pandemic. You know what? Why I say it so? When you check the trajectory of His Excellency President Jawara in fighting corruption, he did what he could. He did well at that time what he could, but he could not do enough. When Yagan was coming, that fateful day, what was the slogan? Rampant corruption in whatever.
Accountability.
Even 10-year-old boy grabbed that the slogan at that time.
Probity and
accountability, rampant corruption, the honest government, they do this, all sorts of concepts were established. when they were going 2016, what was the slogan?
We were the most corrupt.
That's it.
We were the most corrupt.
Now, are we going to say President Jawara, President Jammeh are all bad people?
Well,
They are the citizens. And now, what will they today, if they appoint you or appoint me as minister? Friends, what they will call me is a Niba Fruda Malona. That's they will tell you.
Yeah, that is gone.
Niba Fruda, we will know it now. Yeah, now what does that mean?
Go and steal.
Everybody will now come into my compound.
Expect
My
to
office.
steal and give.
Now, I also have a friend who is a minister. I want credit. I want Sakoman. I want this and that. Society will
Surprise them.
Why did the politicians even run away from that? We look at these names, not assembly members. Because they are forced to do certain things. Even if you tell them this is beyond me, they say, the law. You know, he's stingy, he don't want to give up. All what they are doing, you are not here forever. You see, they serve this man. If you don't do enough, now you also will both left, center, and right, picking people's money. But if your family, your friend tells you, this is a responsibility, you know, this is not only about here, but hereafter. If they tell you, this is not about here only, this is public property. If you don't, if people don't come to you, Allah is watching. You will answer them to Allah. And family will tell you that we don't want to put shame on our family. By going to commission, they say you steal this, you steal that. We don't want to hear that one. Please be God-fearing, be faithful to your work. We want to see your good legacy in that office. That you executed your function without being corrupt or being corrupted. That's the legacy that we want. If the society want to help, then our leaders will go. But the leaders are the product of our society. Offices are the society is one filling the offices. They all came from compounds. So if the compounds are not regulated, corruption is not regulated at the societal level, it's going to be very difficult. Even though we have a state laws, punitive measures, yes, we can try. That's a laws, yes, because this is not an excuse. But it will be like any system you put in place. In as much as it's so accordized, people who are working to break that system. That's why you see police and criminal. Who is the most smarter? Anything that police put in place here, criminal will work and say, now this is the new method we will use. So now they discover this one. They have another route to come. It's the same thing happening. When you are in the office, you know that if I do this, yesterday they caught that PS A on this. Now I'm not going to do this. Now I will do this way. So that's it. So that's what is happening. But the president is trying. That's why when he came, he shut down all these accounts. How many accounts that we have from Jammeh's Air? 100-something accounts. Yeah. He shut down each and every account.
There seem to be others who, the auditors indicated others, one or two have still been running.
And then that can be, you know, as a president, that's what we call state capture. You understand what I mean? You seated here. You just been given an information. Corrupt people can inform you. And they can jump up against you. Like, for example, we know that we should brief the president tomorrow. And you will be part of, I'm part of this. And you can jump up and say, let us all speak the same. We say good thing about Mr. Sambou so that he can give him the appointment. He believes you as a technician, that you will never deceive him. And then you go and give the wrong attestation to this man because if you have 10% kickback there or you have whatever. Some of these people are not even from NPP or whatever. Who knows why they will be in civil service NPP or not? Nobody knows they have allegiance. So, but what I am saying here, corruption, we should start fighting corruption for our societies.
Okay.
Each and every individual have a stake.
Okay.
That's not an excuse that government should not execute its role.
Understood, Mr. Sambou.
Yes, so that's my
What do you make of the gala and the protest, the anti-corruption?
Thank you very much.
And the government's response through that special press conference?
Yeah, I will start with to every action, there is an opposite reaction. We should be very, very careful. This protest has brought a lot of things to the Gambians that Gambians really were not aware of. Yes, I will say, like he said, the gala, when they want to do this protest, they apply for a permit, and they were denied.
The recent one, yeah.
Yeah, the recent one.
No, it's not even gala. It's a combination of youth for the pure, anti-pure.
The youths, the young youths. This anti-pure stuff. So they were denied, which is lawful. And the protest also, it's a lawful protest. Why did I say that? Because they were not there to use edible speakers, you know, and loudspeakers to be able to distract the environment or block routes. It was a very, according to them, it was a very peaceful protest, which is also lawful. But the reaction of the government towards these Protestants, that is what personally I am not comfortable with, and I'm not happy with. And they've done they've concluded the answer to this protest yesterday, and that is what they should have done long time. Dialogue, and that is what our party stands for. You know, a government, if you hear anything that just pop off from start, you don't wait until it boils down before you
interpret.
No, you have to. That is why you have ministers in various aspects. So you have to create a dialogue with the youths, and the youths, they are the people. They are the people that put you in there. And this protest, this pure protest, it's for consumption, public consumption, which is not harmful. So the government should have not even denied them of the permit. What they would have done is, because the youths have informed them, they would have just sent people to protect them and guide them. Yes, they should have not denied them the permit, and they would have just protect them and control them where to protest and not to cause problem. So them, the way they handle these Protestants has caused this more problem. And the government, I will commend them, they've done well, because they've answered a lot of questions yesterday, which the youths want to know. And I believe if they continue doing this kind of approach, dialogue with the youths in any situation, Gambia will go forward. Yes.
Okay, so you mean the way they responded, using
Yesterday,
the police to round them up, send them to jail and stuff, send them to remand and stuff like that, was what you think was high-handed?
it's harsh.
That was harsh.
That was very harsh in a republic country.
Well, they said the Republic Order Act said you should have a permit to hold a procession. But again, like you said, there is a provision which says if you are not using loud hailers,
Exactly.
you should be allowed to do that.
You should be allowed.
So it brings us back to the Public Order Act. Don't you think it's a need for us to scrap it all together or amend part of it?
Yeah, you see, that is why we should be very careful. A law is a law, whether good or bad. If we agree to put a bad law in the constitution to govern us, we should obey it. Yes, if we don't, we need to repeal and even go and amend it. Yes, so the Public Order Act is true. When you look at the time Honorable UDP party leader, when he appealed the case to High Court, it was said that yes, it is lawful. You understand? So, and exactly it is lawful, the Public Order Act. So if we don't need it, I will advise the young youths, let us just go back and assemble ourselves and repeal this act
To National Assembly.
to National Assembly, and encourage our reps there to amend it, to repeal it and
Repeal or amend it.
And
So that
change
so that you only need to notify the police and not necessarily have to wait until
to be given the permit to go and protest. The protest is very important in every governance, even within a family.
everywhere in the world.
Yeah, a child could stand there and get angry that because he has not eaten breakfast and all that, protesting. So you don't need to go meet him there and slap him and say, no, don't do that.
You
No.
need to engage.
Yes, so you need to engage him. Somebody could
Or
just-
leave them to express their opinion as long as they don't break any law.
Exactly. So that Public Order Act should be amended and then allow the public to have the right to protest peacefully and whatever they feel. In fact, that would help the government to be able to govern well, because they will be able to spot out the other wrongdoings that are going on to the government to know. Because this pure of a thing, the old woman in the village now will not be able to have that money to buy
Yeah,
that
I was coming to the reason for the protest, but then you have jumped the gun. Anyway, Dampha, let's look at the cause, what are the reason the protesters advanced in terms of Pura. Okay. In the last couple of weeks, there have been a fierce competition between the GSM companies. I mean, all of them are competing to this one tier. I mean, data price has come down so low that it became affordable by many people who can now buy and stay online. People said that caused congestion. The people can go online, but they cannot get quality because they can't.
Yes.
So there are other people who asked the regulator to come and regulate, fix a price that would not only make it available, but also for it to be sustainable, like for the network to be quality. But then, when they came with a fixed floor price, the common man felt that the government is going against them and protecting the GSM companies. They said, leave them to compete among themselves so that the common man in the state gets the cheaper. Governments and Pura said, well, if you do that, the GSM companies will go to a level they cannot sustain themselves. And if that happens, they will not pay tax. The tax revenue from them is going to go down drastically. And that's going to affect other sectors of the economy. That's the argument of Pura and government. But then it looks like in the court of public opinion, the intervention of Pura has been condemned by many people. So the protesters seem to gain a lot of sympathy from the public. So what do you make of it?
Yeah, at first point, Pura is wearing 3 caps here.
Three.
To understand, 3.
Okay.
They are there for the companies. They are there for government, and they are there for consumers.
Okay.
The service providers, companies, the government as a recipient of tax, and then the consumers. There are the one providing funds to
Yona.
Yes. So now they want to make like what we call in Mandinka. So kana nyofa kana so.
Yes.
Okay? We all have to gain. Nobody should lose. First instance, this price issue was for promotion. And promotion is not static. It's not there forever.
But
it's for a period.
But this seems to have been going on and on.
No, I'm coming. I understand something there. They said promotion, a company can do promotion for 1 month, not more than 1 month, based on the regulation.
Okay.
And then you can do it every 6 months. You cannot do play with price. You can bring in a new service. That's not a problem. Yes. But you want to beat down price, or you want to do something of this nature, can happen every 6 months. And then it should not last for more than a month. So we all know at first instance now, this is for a periodical time. It's not going to be here forever. Now what Pura does, like you said, public outcry. Now there's a quantity but no quality data. So what as a regulator Pura should do? They ask Pura to intervene to make sure that there's a quality also. Because we are happy with the quantity. You buy $10, you have huge, but we cannot browse. That's a saturation.
Yes.
All right. So now Pura, in doing so, Pura understand that this is not lasting because companies told him this is only a month. We have it in summer and summer is ending. You know that August ending, summer is ending. But Pura also inject them for telling them that even if this promotion ended, you cannot bring back the prices to its original status. Because we know when you buy 1 gig, it's how much? 100 plus.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Though some will charge 130, 125.
125.
So Pura said you will never bring it back to that original place.
Right.
Because we know now you can beat it.
Yeah.
Because yesterday when I want to tell you you cannot do this is beyond you, say why beyond me I cannot do it. But today you are doing it freely.
Doing it free. So you should not.
So you should not bring back this thing. You should bring it at least 50% or 40%. You understand?
Yeah.
Now they agreed with them. 1 gig will charge for $50. But they also have their constraint, operators.
Yeah.
We are agreed to do that. But we want you to make a favor of us also. Bring a price floor, make it a price floor, so that none of us will go down
beyond this.
Beyond for $50 for 1 gig.
And Pura agrees to do that.
Pura agree to that in order to protect the operators also.
Yeah.
Understand that?
But why can't the operators
now, good. And then they told them that you should work on the quality.
Yes, that's right.
Work on the quality as you are ending the promotion. Make sure your quality is there, and then you'll charge 50 as floor price. You will agree to that. Now, maybe I think the messaging, and also another state institution that intervene to say you are not fair to the
Consumer protection.
and those state institutions,
That's consumer protection.
It's itself. It's not doing what it's supposed to do.
Well,
Go to the corner shop. Let me tell you, go to the corner shop and ask the same commodities, the same item. This man will tell you $10.
the other one.
The other will tell 15, the other 13, 14. And they are the ones supposed to regulate that one.
You name them consumer protection.
Are they protecting us?
You are,
So
are they only to name them?
Are they only looking at Pura?
Are you talking about consumer protection?
Consumer protection, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Because I've seen it,
You did not name them.
I've seen their argument.
Yes, they argued.
They are trying to lambast Pura.
And so many people did.
Huh?
Yeah.
Then what I'm saying, if the kettle
Oh,
call,
you mean they did not apply that to other things?
if the kettle call black,
Kettle call,
black, as the province will say, will
Yeah.
go say, so they should do their
call
job.
in the pot black.
Let them go out and fix the prices. Go to the corner shop.
You mean they should apply it?
They should preach what they should practice what they preach. They have an obligation. They are duty bound to go and regulate the prices at the corner shops. They are not doing that, but they will have to get job on Pura. What Pura was doing, Pura should communicate very well. They should communicate very well.
They failed to do that.
They fail to do that. When I hold them responsible, they don't communicate very well, effectively.
No,
They
it's
should
not
communicate to the public.
It's not also that because the
What
areas,
is
the technicalities that are not known to many people.
Yeah, okay, now
People don't know the
and then
technology.
They should put that one to you and I, our domains.
Yeah, that's right.
That instead, you think that we are exploiting, or we are not in your side. We are on your side.
Yeah, because people,
Because what do you
people
want?
need to know what happens
Good.
and what leads
All
to
the
it.
people understand
People
that.
don't-
Who intervene,
Yeah,
to make sure these
the
people
price is
put
gone
price up.
Yeah, that's what
So
the
they are
common
against the masses.
Yeah, that's what
So
the common man
companies-
sees.
Companies, I even saw in a text from one of the GSM operators saying that we want to end this thing on Wednesday because Pura said we should end it. That is misleading. It's misleading. I have it in my phone. An operator will say, yes, operator will test the customers. Yes, because of Pura's intervention, we are now ending this promotion on Wednesday. If you're from Wednesday, this is going to be our new pricing.
So they put the blame on Pura.
And now they extracted themselves.
So
and
you-
put the Pura
so you mean
in,
that
in,
inside
in a hot soup.
Maybe that inside the people also against
That's
Pura.
what I'm saying. Because you and I get that message. We get that message. Now you'll be angry on Pura. Well, how can you see? You're like my colleague. Pura is the one that do the OP. And Pura is nowhere to justify his position and to even to address the issue amicably and to tell people that no, we are even silent on use or side than the operators. Because we ask them, you know that end of June, August, the price this 110 will end. And then they will charge you 130, 125 per gig. So we said no. Now finally, no company will charge more than $50 per gig. People will upload them, saving you from only $60 to $70.
70,
They will upload them,
Absolutely.
but they failed to communicate that effectively. And now these other operators communicated badly to the consumers, and
That it was
the
Pura.
people are aggressive on Pura.
On Pura. People
They
are,
came out to say you people are this and this are not doing anything. Pura is there to protect government because now, imagine if these companies collapse, how many people are they employing?
yeah, and the tax money is to the government.
Even not tax. Only that's why
Employees.
government should be very sensitive on private sector. Anywhere in the world, if you are not sensitive on private sector, you are doomed. Because one, they will be the one contributing
Yes.
tax
More than
for development.
Yeah.
Two, they will augment the hiring of citizens to giving them job.
But look at
So
it.
in these two aspects, you should treat them. You should put them in the silver
But
spoon.
the other argument is, Mr. Sambou, you must have had it. Data is expensive in the Gambia.
I'm coming to the protest. I'm coming to the protest.
Okay, right.
You want to?
No, I want him to come in here.
Okay.
The reasons.
Yeah.
You made a good case for Pura, actually.
Yeah, I'm just at one
But I want him
point.
to
The side of the
common man's.
the side of the protest. That's why I wanted to come. But if you are the moderator, if you give your
Okay, let me
Yes.
come back to that.
Thank
you. So what do you make of this argument? You think Pura is in a funny position? He said they didn't communicate well, but they apparently did not do any harm or any calculated mistake, as been seen by the common man for siding the GSM companies as opposed to the public.
Yeah, for me, the information I saw from Pura, like he said, maybe they did not interpret it. The information is very clear.
Yes.
And if you look at it carefully, it's really to control these GSM operators, not to just play with the public. Take them with this one tier of a thing, and from there they come back
to their...
Yes, so their message is very clear. But the issue is why will even Pura get into this if these GSM operators are really not gaining with this one tiers? They are gaining. Let's say, for example, QCell, Comium, and Africell. And Comium is, I'm a benefactor of Comium. Comium,
many people think that Comium is the common man's.
Comium is really helping the public.
They say they start with Comium.
They came out with it.
You start with Comium.
Yes, they came out with more sympathy.
Yes.
The lower tariff that Comium is giving, everybody is rushing to Comium. So if Comium is giving $5 and QCell $10, Africell, so if they know that Comium will fail, why will you follow them if you are competing in business? They know that Comium will not fail.
They think that Comium's overheads
and will continue
are limited. They can afford to do that. They cannot afford to do that.
Exactly.
But they will leave people to go to Comium anyway.
So this is it.
Okay.
So, and Pura as a intervention there, for me, I've seen, like he said, I've seen that yes, you can do with your free one tier, but if you get the number of people you want, for you now to say, okay, we are coming back, no, you have to limit your price to this,
a floor price. That's what they said.
Yes, that Pura, I commend them for that. They've done well. But the thing is, the GSM operators should be very, very careful, and they should work for the people. This is the only country that has a very high rate of internet connection than any other. Even in Senegal, they are saying it's cheaper than Gambia. I don't know whether it's true.
Yeah, but according to the problem with this thing is that most people are ignorant of the technology involved behind.
Yes.
The amount of things that the GSM companies had to go through, all those things, and the investments to expand their systems and stuff like that, and the regulatory body, all those are technicalities that many people don't know. But like he said, what people know is the price is high. In fact, I've had arguments that the fewer the consumer, the higher
the quality.
No, the higher the price fees.
To bring a price floor. Because as you said, you have a lot of overhead.
Yes, overheads, yeah.
You are running bankrupt. Some of these companies, you see them, with this promotion, do you know their debt? I worked there for more than how many years?
I know, I
worked there. And at some point, I was doing business with them. In 2012, I stopped being the staff. At some point, I was the president of the Gambia Credit Dealers Association.
Yeah.
For more than 5-6 years. Who will buy this airtime and go to sell it? Telephone, data card. I know all these things. I can configure your data card and whatever. I can do that.
I know.
They are indebted. Heavily. Some cannot even have the money loaned from Gambia banks. They cannot. So now all that they're doing, we understand and we appreciate. But don't go and make a misleading statement to your customers so that you agitate anger on them.
And incite them
against the regulator. It's not good.
I see.
Don't want that. Now to come to this, we do respect to everyone who is fan of protest, whatever. Yeah, protest is constitutional right. It's good. It's part of it makes the democracy very healthy.
Oil for democracy.
That's it. Democracy is just like a tree. So these tenants, they make it. They lubricate. They make the branches, and it makes it very nice.
Glorify democracy.
And so proper check and balance,
and brings attention.
That's it.
Directly.
And then since the advent of the President Barroso into power, I cannot call it new dispensation anymore because it's almost to 10 years now.
But so now you believe he's old.
Yeah, he's still not young. 10-year-old baby is still not that young. He can go to school and learn ABC or 1 to 3.
Now you are getting been there for no longer.
No, it's not that. It's been there. Even you serve 24 hours.
You've been there for long. That's the argument.
But there, we've seen proliferation of protests. People go and protest. And that even increase. Who is the major beneficiaries to this protest? Is the President Barroso and his government.
If they know
and they know it. That's why they make it open. You think that people will come and with their placard, with the messaging, media is there, cover everything. They talk, some will not guide their utterances. As per section 6 will tell you in Public Order Act, the utterances should be guided. You should not state any statement that will be insightful, that will harm peace and tranquility.
So therefore they shouldn't
And they are doing it. And if you call the protest leaders, they say, we are not in control of everyone. We cannot control their utterances. And then you think that president will be hearing that one and feel happy with it. But with all that, he respected it. He said, this is their opinion, is their right. Let me give you that freedom. That freedom yield increment of his scorecards.
It's democratic credentials.
That's it. It's democratic credentials.
And so is media freedom.
That's it. That's why is that.
Yeah.
So that's why I say he's the major beneficiary to that. And he's upholding that to the letter.
Why use brute force against them there?
No. Okay, that's what I'm coming to.
Yeah.
In as much as Section 25 make it clear, give chance like Section 25, Section 1 and 2, without any item of discrimination. Every and each citizen, you have right to express yourself, to protest, freedom of assembly, association, is there, very clear. But also, it says it's not absolute. You go and read. That right is not absolute. What does that mean? It should be regulated. And where can we regulate it? It's Public Order Act, Section 5. It's very clear. No. And that Section 5, somebody will contest it. He said, well, when the Supreme Law and then the other subsidiary laws collide, you take Supreme Law. But even Supreme Law, you need to, it has a regulations because there's a certain, that's why National Assembly are still making the laws. And we still have constitution.
But with the
it's a process. No. What I'm saying here, you want to state protest, go to lawful means, go and apply permit.
No, that's where the problem is. What is the
problem in that?
That is one. You have a tendency of being denied a permit.
Good, you still have a remedy.
No,
that's a remedy. Let me tell you one thing. There's no scuffle or chaos in democracy. Everything is spelled out clearly in the law.
Where do you go?
Go to High Court.
If you go to the
High Court.
Now,
you can sue IGP.
If you sue IGP,
yes,
you will not hold a demonstration that day.
That's it.
And that is what the IGP or perhaps who employed IGP wants.
That's it.
So your objective is gone. So your right is denied for that day.
Let me tell you one thing. What is the urgency of the demonstration?
Okay, that is because...
What is the urgency?
Yeah, because it is happening now, like in the Pira case.
Even it happened there, you can protest in next year.
No. That's not a protest. You can protest in real time.
No, that will not bring any chaos. Okay. Because you are very... let me tell you what.
That's what that section. You know what people want in the public order?
Yeah.
Only one item.
Yeah.
That is, everybody know that you should be responsible and obey the law.
Yeah.
They want you to notify the IGP. IGP, we as a group disapprove of this.
Yes.
We are going to hold a peaceful protest against this from Westfield to traffic lights.
Good.
And so on so date and so time.
Good. Thank you.
Then if you know that, the police will now provide security.
Good.
And said, look,
Also advise.
nobody must break the law,
Yes.
must destroy public property or individual or private property,
Yes.
and until they passed, there'll be peace.
That's
People said that is enough. In every democrat, in even the advanced, that's what they do. People don't have to go to police and say, I want to.
Thank you. No, let me come. Let me answer here. Please, let me answer. Okay. You notify.
Yes.
For example, you notify IGP this evening.
Yeah.
You want to state a protest. Do IGP have a manpower to offer you a security at that particular time? Because you don't know what is in my house.
But you,
No, don't say.
they give you
no, let me say. For example, you said Ensa. You call me Ensa. I want $100 in now. Do you know that Ensa is having $100 in my house? I could have a case. Could I tell you?
Yes,
Well, Mr. Cham.
Ensa, listen.
Mr. Cham.
Ensa, listen.
I have $100, but you know, until the month.
You know the rule.
Because the money I can offer you the $100.
You know why they
So you
want.
cannot compare anyone to say by post that to be.
You know why they want.
Yes, I
you to
want
move.
And secondly here,
Yeah.
let me come here. These protesters, they also have a benefit of the public order act. You know what? Anything that you disapprove, you dislike, compelled you to go on the street. Somebody else liked that one very well. And you all share the same country. Your rights in the country is
Who
not
likes that?
That's what I'm saying. Let me come. Your right in the country did not supersede my right.
Yeah.
I have right for freedom of movement. You can say, I don't want this phone to be sold $10. Me, I want it to sell $15. And now you block my rule. The public space. You block it.
You know a rule.
Now, me also, I said, I will pass here by force.
Okay.
That's
Why the police. That's why the police
Now,
need to
if
do
police
it.
said, right pre, before you strike it, like for example, this Pura demonstration, they did it at night, 9, 10 o'clock. They've been telling us, I've been aware of it. They send messages to each other, fat.
No, they-
and then the morning they are there.
No, they
then police-
said it at night. That's why the police issued a statement before.
Police
Friday.
police statement said at the same time. Let them 1 hour.
On the eve.
Before I'm privy to everything.
Okay.
Mr. Jam, I'm also 24 hours on social media. All these platforms you see, I am there.
Okay.
I sleep at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. at night.
Look at the public order.
And now, what police did here? Let me tell you what police did here. When police did this message is being circulated in this site, social media. People are just sharing. They also issued that we are aware of what is circulating in social media.
Yeah.
That some group of people.
So they don't even need information now.
No, they said that some people were planning to go and stage protest tomorrow at Pura.
It will be on.
We are discouraging. It will be unlawful.
Yeah.
And we
They
are
don't have
discouraging.
permit.
We are discouraging anyone to state an unlawful part because we don't receive any request. IGP did not receive any formal request in that regard. I think it could have been better. In as much as they are very angry or they are very, in an urgency to do this, they could have taken in the morning, they meet, they write a letter and say, IGP, please, we want this to we want to stay here.
They anticipate they will not
at
be
least
given.
3 days or 2 days.
No, they will not be given.
You know,
They anticipate they will not be given.
no.
Okay, listen.
How many times that how many times that the permit have been given here? We should have done it.
Listen, you know the law.
Every time we see
the same law.
only 2 years. Yeah, UDP.
You know
that's good. They expect that demonstration.
You know the law has been tested.
UDP. The government that given permit.
Esa.
Is that why you are telling that we will not be given permit?
Esa, you said
You cannot presume.
urgency. Now, in April 2016, if Usainu Dawa and others have been told to wait, the day Solo Sanden died, and said, okay, you wait and protest later, what would have happened?
Let us not miss.
No,
Let us not miss.
It's the
Let us
same
not
thing.
miss an apple here.
I know they are
Because
the
we've
same
seen
thing. They are the same thing.
No. Okay, no.
You said they can urgency.
Okay. Now,
Urgency is the matter.
let me give you in a previous dispensation. There's a journalist who just applied that we want to stage a protest, just to apply. That's between you legal rights
To inform and
just to apply. Just saying that I want to state within my legal right to apply. I have been denied or not.
Yes.
But I have
Even that is a crime. Even that was a crime.
That's a crime. Do you think that they will ask, they will Uzenda and Co. or Solo Sunday and Co. will be given even a hearing? That's right.
They didn't apply.
That's what I'm saying. That is who apply. You should read the orange and apple here.
No.
That is journalist.
The same law.
Not to apply for your constitutional right.
You know, process
Giving
is.
it and denying me is your prerogative, and I can even tend to take you to court for that.
Yeah. But it
that is there. So what I want to avoid here, you know, we have our young people. They are the cream of the society. You understand? Confrontations is not good in any way. That's why law is very clear. Law did not allow any confrontation in any civilized democracy. Let us all abide by the rules of the law. We've seen instances here. People go to court, like for example, National Assembly approving the president's request to pardon some people who have been banned for life to hold public office. National Assembly granted that one, and they give the president the latitude to do that. There's a people who are against, who challenge that one in the Supreme Court. It's there, and the matter is in progress. Banjul Mayor's case. Let me participate. It's one of the attestation by the mayor. They went to court, and eventually it has stopped. And then now, also Yakuma Geta's case. Yakuma Geta, they asked her to president remove her. They say I nominated you and remove. And Yakuma, the court said Yakuma to go home. And Yakuma didn't go. You did not state protest. They did not say no because Yakuma is there and he's work. They said, okay, look, let us take a legal route. They went to court for redress. And what happened? When Yakuma was instated by force, by the order of the law, 4 days later, my only friend vacated the seat. Without being any commotion. This is how I envisage a new Gambia to burn there. Young people are very brilliant. I know. But what do you have? Why angry? No, I don't think you have right. Even the corruption cases here, you have right. No, you know what brings anger? To tell anybody to like he said, you know what brings anger? Yeah. It is the response of the state to these things. What was the response? The response was to use police to come and arrest them, pack them, malhandle them. And why that happen? No, why that happen? You know, when you have policeman, they're taking the protesters and say, get them arrested. Why that happen? Don't do that. Okay, why that happen? Let them do why that happen. Why that happen? Mr. Cham, let me say. No, listen. No, disperse. Let me want you to disperse. Let me qualify. The protesters were engaging them, and he said, get them arrested. No. Let me qualify here. For example, we've seen UDP recent demonstration. Did police disperse them? That is I'm coming. We've seen Galat second. First one. First one was passed. They did not do. The second one. Huh? Didn't they have a problem with police? They had a permit. No, what I'm saying, the second one, did they have it at Westfield? Didn't they give a permit? Yeah, after the class, after the police knew that they... That's what I'm saying. The first one at Banjul, police, the police denied. Listen, it did not even hold. Yeah. They were assembling and they were dispersed. So the police learned a lesson there. No, they should have learned a lesson. Here, what I'm saying here is the second protest that Gallas did was not police. They didn't have a problem with the police. Police never arrested anyone there. UDP protest. Why these poor one they arrested people? Because they did not. Why can't they do the needful? The police. No, you do the needful. Go and do the needful. If you do the needful, then you are treated like a king. All right. Because this is a country. Let's hope. And police are there to enforce law. Yeah, they are not making laws. If we don't want public order act, like you said, let's remove it. But in as much as it's there, let us respect it. Yeah, Mr.
Dampha, I think we have to advise. This discussion is very important. We have to advise the youths on the way forward for instances that are coming up. More protests will come, obviously. Now that we've started. Now, like we said, the Public Order Act, is it indicated that if you apply a permit, you must be given the go-ahead, or you just need to notify? That is what we need to understand first. You must have a permit. That is where the problem is. Yeah.
The one that removed.
Exactly. So how can we advise the youths? What's the youths the way forward there? We don't need to fight, like you said. We don't need to fight. The law says that you must be given a permit. And if you apply and you are not given a permit, don't force yourself. That's it. What you do is you go to the High Court. That's it. And like you said, if they don't give you the permit at that time, your agenda fails. At that moment, in real time. So therefore, going to court, you might not be.
That's right. So there should be a compromise.
So then, what are we going to do? Okay. Now, let's educate the youths. We, the politicians, we need to come out. educate the youth to tell them that we don't need to fight the government, because one day or the other we will be in that government.
That's it.
Something else. We will not like the same thing to happen to us. Now let's just gather ourselves and then reappeal, go back to our parliamentary members.
That's it.
And encourage up to amend this Public Order Act.
That's it.
For a just notification
For the public.
I think
That's it.
yes, thank you.
Ensa Dampha of the governing National People's Party and Karafa Sambou of the PPP. Thank you all, both of you, for being on the brunch. Thank you, gentlemen. We'll be back with more brunch next week, inshallah. Until then, goodbye for now.
Thank you.
Islamic microfinance is becoming an increasingly popular mechanism for poverty alleviation, especially for developing countries around the world. This microfinance service adheres to the principles of Islam as a form of social responsibility. Yona Islamic Microfinance is the Islamic microfinance of choice in the Gambia, trustworthy and reliable. At Yona Islamic Microfinance, we provide savings products, current accounts, financing products in conformity with Islam. In addition, Yona Islamic Microfinance also offers local and international remittances, takaful fund, management of zakat, management of awqaf, trading and investment, and building of strategic partnerships to bring financial services to the doorstep of the poor with donor projects, madrasas, youth organizations, women groups, and farmer organizations. Make a choice with Yona Islamic Microfinance today. For more information on Yona Islamic Microfinance, call 377-2151 or 9832-151 or visit Yona head office at Tipa Garage, Bakote, or visit any Yona branch located countrywide near you.
Jamano Money Transfer Bureau de Change, your go-to option when it comes to money transfer. With Jamano, you can send money from anywhere in the world to your family and loved ones in the Gambia and be sure the funds will be delivered to them within the shortest time possible. For your convenience, funds sent through Jamano Money Transfer can be picked from all the banks and multiple other financial institutions, including Ajib Bank, Trust Bank, GT Bank, Mega Bank, Basic Bank, Reliance Financial Services, and Approved Services. Visit our head office at Bruceby opposite AfricMed next to Trust Bank Limited or email us at info@jamanomt.com. You can as well call us on 310-3050 or 310-3051 or yet still 733-0688. Our opening hours are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday to Saturday and 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday. Jamano Money Transfer, your most trusted money transfer service where customer satisfaction is paramount. When you think of a simple, fast, and reliable money transfer, think Jamano Money Transfer.
Agada
ke mbijan raga nyaade
albaka
mbaka important
yo nga transfer la sto
ya transfer la
ha code nyinji
okay important nsila id soto
sa so sorry agada
mbijan bro
albaka
mbaka
bara alla service o tariya
mbare
ki janna nun kunu bara tariya
jannom yona forest de bureau gambia tonkon na no mbari ya bere birin koyna fo kato
bari si kodo kino kato nim fo bolong blabe
56 branches mola sota gambia jam
ha
gambia kono anin gambia bantala bankol nko kono kiya bere kodo sifa fo falindiro fo nyaadi lafta memmen na kodi to poto nin kodi maraw janno number 1 ti nyonta andum fana nata another enterprise sotale golam nyindi ko domorol fana kol fana be firale de dadi mani domorol dir fana beteat gambia dawda yalo ngam fa kendol sotale je
wo moy odiat
apelen da
barka ni na lafta nyelen kendol e binaji
yalo bu kanila ko la barka ba
yalo ndel ciosano lo
barka